It's been 22 years since the 9/11 terror attacks. Nearly 3,000 people were killed at the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and in a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. People who are gone but never forgotten. ABC's Aaron Katersky has more on the Remembrance ceremonies.
At the Pentagon, where 184 people died in the September 11th attacks, taps marked the moment when an American Airlines jet hijacked by al-Qaeda terrorists made impact. An American flag unfurled at that exact spot. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin leading the remembrance.
The men and women of the Department of Defense will always remember. And we will always honor the memory of our fallen teammates. And we will always strive to be worthy of the memory of those we lost.
And in Lower Manhattan, dignitaries including Vice President Harris, New York's governor, mayor, and its senators joined families of victims, survivors, and 9/11 first responders in moments of silence. 2,753 people died at the World Trade Center that day. Their names read aloud.
My sister, Jody Tepedino Nicolo. Tower 1, 105th floor, Cantor Fitzgerald. We miss you, Jody.
In recent weeks, the remains of 2 more victims were positively identified by New York City's medical examiner. Still, 40% of those lost have not been positively identified. 343 New York firefighters died on 9/11. Since then, an additional 331 have died from 9/11-related illnesses. In Shanksville, Pennsylvania, they're remembering the crew and passengers of United Flight 93. And in Anchorage, Alaska, President Biden marking the tragic anniversary with the troops stationed at Joint Base Ellendorf-Richardson.
But we'll never forget that when faced with evil and an enemy who sought to tear us apart, we endured. We endured. But while every year we mark this hallowed day, it's never easy.
And here beneath a gleaming new World Trade Center, a new generation remembers those who were killed on September 11th, 2001, many of them not born 22 years ago, but who cannot help feel the enormity of their families' losses. Aaron Katersky, ABC News, New York.
And take a look at this list here. These 9 people had ties to Hawaii and they died in the 9/11 terror attacks. They too will never be forgotten. Tonight, veteran service organizations were invited to this 9/11 memorial ceremony at Honolulu, HALE to remember those who died in the terror attacks. The ceremony tonight included a moment of silence, the national anthem, laying of wreaths, and taps. Meanwhile, earlier today, the city held a 9/11 remembrance ceremony at TAMARIND Park in downtown Honolulu. This annual ceremony honors the memory of those who died, salutes Honolulu's first responders, and also those who work for American and United Airlines who lost team members that day.